Very good morning to you all, dear students. So today we will start with a new topic under block 25. So the topic of our discussion for today is reading the paper. Alright, so this will be the topic of our discussion for today. Now our aim for today is students will be able to explain the different uses of a newspaper as a way to communicate with others. Resources needed is newspaper with an advertisement of any product that is and also worksheet as to exit content book and your notebook. The keywords that we will use today is news, information, and newspaper. So what is news? News means information about the current events. They are known as news. Okay, and when they talk about information means things that are or can be known about a given topic, that is communicable knowledge of something. They are known as information. And newspaper, I'm sure you all know, it is a publication. Okay, usually published daily or weekly basis. They are known as newspaper. So let me show you. Okay, this is an advertisement based on newspaper. Okay, and I'm sure you have even seen in Nagaland Post, Eastern Mirror, or any kind of newspaper. Okay, you might have come across different kind of advertisement, right? How they advertise their product. All right, this is an advertisement about Nestle. Okay, like good food, good life, good news, as you can see from the given picture. And then also from the other side, you'll see that it is a trough.com. Okay, that is machine didn't make this honey bee honey. Okay, bees did. So this is an advertisement about honey. Okay, wild honey, and this is an advertisement about, all right, a Nestle. Okay, this is a milk. All right, I'm sure you can see the picture. So this is a newspaper article. Okay, advertisement. All right, so how does having this information about this product in the newspaper help us? So as we have observed, right, both the newspaper article, they are actually advertising a product. Okay, so how does having this information about this product in the newspaper help us? How does it help us? All right, the question here is very simple. Okay, see, whenever a newspaper has news, okay, or a message about anything, like thousands of people they come to know about it. Okay, because newspaper are spread everywhere. Okay, so in this way, when we know about this product from the newspaper, see, we may want to buy it as well. All right, so sometime from the advertisement we came to know about the products, we came to know about the uh, technology or such and such for. Okay, and that way it attract a customer. Okay, so that we, after knowing the product, we may even buy it as well. Okay, now today we will learn about the newspaper as a way to share information, news with others. Okay, so very simple. Now see, you please write it down. Okay, like the 3 to 5 things in your notebook connected with your school that you would like to see in newspaper. All right, so like you just write it down. Okay, 3 to 4 things in your notebook that is specifically connected with your school that you would like to see in newspaper. And I'm sure you have seen a school advertisement in a newspaper, right? So like that, you write 3 to 4 things, okay, in your notebook that is connected with your school. All right, that you would like to see in newspaper. All right, I hope you are getting me. Write down 3 to 4 things in your notebook connected with your school that you would like to see in newspaper. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so what did you choose this item about the school for the newspaper? Why did you choose the items about the school for the newspaper? And I'm sure if you observe, I'm sure you have chosen something. Okay, or you have something in your mind. So why did you choose those item or this item about the school for the newspaper? Right, say example, why did you choose to write about the admission of the school in newspaper, or teachers wanted in this newspaper such and such for, or the school activities in the newspaper. Why did you write those things? Okay, so listen carefully. Okay, see, suppose if we write about our school in newspaper, then obviously many people can read and know about our school, right? So if we write something about our school in a newspaper, means obviously many people across the state, they will come to know about our school. All right, so how does newspaper inform us? See, it inform us about many things, okay, like different products, uh, news about sports, give news about the country, it tell us about other countries, it share important events, so also can print thousands of copies together. Okay, that is about newspaper. So that is how newspaper is help us. Okay, through newspaper we came to know about products, we came to know about the sports events, we came to know about our country, we came to know about different other countries, and we share important events in the newspaper as well. Okay, so that those are the information that we get from newspaper. Moving ahead now, see what kind of news and information do we find in newspaper. What kind of news and information do we find in a newspaper? How does newspaper help in giving and sharing information? How is a newspaper different from a radio or a television? So what kind of news and information do we find in a newspaper? How does newspaper help in giving and sharing information? How is a newspaper different from a radio or a television? Okay, so listen here. Okay, see, we know that newspaper has different kinds of information. That is about the things that might have happened in the country or outside. All right. So people, sports, important events, music and movies, and many other things. Now, thousands of copies of a newspaper they are published at the same time, which is actually read by thousands of people across the country. Okay, so people they can also tell others about the new products like the soap, the cars, the food, or they can write their views on different things in a newspaper. Because, and I'm sure you have seen people writing, right, a note or a summary or something about expressing, okay, their opinion in the newspaper, okay, about the political issue or any other thing as such. So we are able to listen to a radio as it has sound. So when you talk about radio, you are able to hear the voice, right? So we are able to see and hear on a television. So even in a television, what you can do is that you are able to see, all right, the things that is happening, and you can hear people speaking on television as it has both sound and picture that is presented. Okay, so in a newspaper, as you compare with the two, okay, radio and television, you will see that in newspaper we can only read, we can neither see picture nor hear any sound, okay, unlike radio and television, right? In radio you will hear people voice, sound, and in television you will see both the sound and picture, but in newspaper you can only read, okay, neither you can see the movement of the people, neither you can hear any sound. All right, the last question. Okay, so is a newspaper always the most useful way to give and share news? Why and why not? According to you, is a newspaper always the most useful way to give and share news information? Why and why not? I'm sure some of you might have agreed to this and some might not. Okay, so let us hear. See, newspaper are actually not useful. Okay, when people are unable to read. So if you give newspaper to illiterate people, do you think they will be able to read the news? No, that is not possible, right? So when the news is very urgent and needs to be shared with people as soon as possible, and newspaper will not be useful as, see, printing takes more than telling things on a radio or television. Suppose the events that occur today, and if you want to know the events by today itself, which means that is not possible in newspaper. Okay, because if you see the newspaper, it always give us information about what has actually taken place yesterday or day before yesterday. Okay, so during that time newspaper is actually not helpful. So also it is not helpful for people that are unable to read, okay, or those are unable to read. For today you have to complete your practice question number 6. Okay, practice question number 6: how is a newspaper a useful way to communicate with many people? And then you have to read, okay, you have to complete reading the paper. Okay, S2, worksheet S2. So that's it for our class for today. Take care and have a good day.